Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. And we're continuing here in BALLYMONEY. And where we are is we're outside St Patrick's Church here, as you can see. And that building there used to be a school. So a pretty impressive church building there. And just across the road here is the old church and graveyard. And there's not much left standing of the church, only a side tower, and that's about it. Or at least the wall of a tower. But I'll be able to show you that shortly. Now, the burial ground, believe it or not, actually ran straight across from there till the graveyard. So this road actually wasn't here. There was graves here where these cars are driving. And this road was built in the 1840s. From BALLYMONEY to Coleraine. So what they done was they moved all the gravestones and dug up all the bodies and then reburied them. So at one time the graves ran right across here, but not anymore. Now this church here actually dates from 1782. So it does. So we'll try and get across the road here, and very busy road this. So this burial ground here then, this is actually part of the ruins of the old church, and as I say, you can see the tower there. Now that's all that's left of the church. But it's fantastic to have this tower, because this tower actually dates from 1637, so isn't that amazing, folks? That this actually dates from 1637. And there's quite a lot of graves crammed in this old graveyard. The oldest grave is 1610. At least that's the oldest marked one. And there used to be an inscription on this, and it said the church was built to the glory of God, 1637, but it must be gone because I certainly don't see it now. And it wasn't wrote in that language, it was the old fashioned language that it was written in, but basically that's what it said. So fantastic, isn't it? And of course this church was actually built in 1637 by Randall MacDonald. So it's amazing, isn't it? And I'm going to show you a grave from 1690, but before I do, I'm going to show you a wee grave here. And it's been showery all day, so it's great to see the sun out, so that I can get recording. I'm on holiday for the week, so I'm looking forward. I'm up at a conference and up in Portstewart, but I'm also looking forward to doing some church history. So I'm going to read this grave out to you the best I can. Here lieth the body of James Sinclair, who departed this life the 21st day of June 1779, and I think that's age 71 years. So that grave there is from the 18th century, 1779. But there's another man buried here, and his name is, I think it's Navin, N-A-V-A-N, so I assume you would pronounce that Navin, Agnew. And he died on the 24th of July, 1690. And this is then the second oldest headstone, which is in the graveyard here. As I say, the oldest is 1610. At least that's the oldest marked one. Now, I did look for that, but I couldn't find it, unfortunately, or I would have showed you it. And the gravestone then here was laid shortly after the Battle of the Boyne. Now, I don't know where this man took part in the Battle of the Boyne or not, but it certainly dates from that year anyway. And it was laid shortly after the Battle of the Boyne. And of course Ireland was in great turmoil during this period, and both King William III in 1690 and King James II in 1689 actually based their forces in this area. So fantastic. And so this is the grave here of, it's either Niven or Navin. We'll go for Niven, N-I-V-I-N. If I'm wrong in that, you will excuse me. But it said, a lot of it's worn away. But it says here, on the headstone, if I can make it out, here left the body of Nevin Agnew, who departed this life, I think that's the 2nd of April, but it's 1690. If you can make that out there, it's hard to see the 9. It looks more like an 8, but it certainly is a 9. It's definitely a 9. It's 1690 because I googled this, and the wee brochure that they have here on the history of Ballymoney was fantastic, and that's where I come across this grave. Absolutely brilliant. So there you go. That's a grave from 1690, from just after the time of the Battle of the Boyne. Of course, the Battle of the Boyne was fought on the 1st of July 1690, and as I say, both the Williamite troops and the Jacobite troops were based in the area here. So thanks for watching, and God bless.